Hello, high performers. I'm just, I guess, giving you a rundown of what we are doing in our Part B part of our CAT. There are 3 case studies here which you will be researching. Let's get rid of that. There are 3 case studies which you'll be researching. You've got the Essendon drug saga in the AFL, the dirtiest race in history, in terms of short race events, and then you've got Lance Armstrong, which we have spoken about very briefly in class, not in detail. These are the, if I'm being honest, not a lot of questions you have to complete in regards to each case study. So you've got question 1, outline a legal substance or process used to achieve competitive advantage. That's one question. Second question is including information on intended performance enhancing effects. So basically, what was the substance or process? How does that, I guess, create an advantage? What are the performance enhancing effects? Obviously, this isn't just like blood doping, extra red blood cells, more oxygen. We need to talk about this in more detail than that. Second question, outline the side effects and potential adverse health risks associated with using this banned substance or process. Just while I remember as well, there is a difference between substance and process, because these two here, the first 2 case studies, talk about substances, whereas the Lance Armstrong case is a process. As we have spoken about, he didn't actually take an illicit substance or, I guess, a pill of some description. He used things that came from his own body. Third one, you need to recognize and explain key ethical issues presented in this cheating scandal. A lot of this is going to be found in news articles, opinion pieces online, or if you've lived in it, which really, you guys are probably a bit young. I was probably your age when the Essendon drug saga was a thing, and if I'm being honest, these 2 things aren't really that popular. Lance Armstrong was, but I was probably even younger than you guys when that was a thing, so I would recommend you guys looking at, I guess, opinion pieces on news websites and things like that. Maybe even a search of like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you might find some, I guess, opinion pieces that will also speak about these key ethical issues. Example, if we're looking here, title stripped for Lance Armstrong. Ethical issues, what's wrong with that? Is it ethical that he should have won the race? He should have kept his medals. Well, he cheated, so on and so forth. You need to talk about these dilemmas that have happened in these case studies. And then last one is respond to persuasive opinion-based questions related to your case study using information from supplied resources to justify above. So once again, these, I guess, resources you may find for question 3. We'll talk about persuasive or opinion-based questions. As I just mentioned, is it ethical that Lance Armstrong has won that race? These links here, hyperlinked in blue, click them. If you have chosen one of these, well, you will be choosing one of these 3 case studies, click the links. This is going to make your life that much easier, so you don't have to go searching. That doesn't mean just use this one. If you are aiming to get, I guess, the bare minimum, you're just going to use these links here. If you want to get above and beyond as per this rubric, let's get rid of that again. If you want to get above and beyond, this is the Part B section here. So this is what we're focusing on for this task. Those 3 at the top were about your shoes. So those that submitted to me on Friday, I think, or Thursday. It would have been Thursday because we had prac, I think, on Friday. Don't remember, I'm sorry. I did say make sure you're looking at the rubric and you are getting as high as you possibly can. I don't really, if I'm being honest, I don't want anyone aiming for an established here. I think this group, in terms of our knowledge, we should all be here at highly developed. There are also some students that should also have all exceeding for this whole task. So obviously give it your best efforts. I don't want to have to give anyone developing because they purely just couldn't be bothered. Everyone in this class is very capable to have an established. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, yes. What did I say in here just to remind myself? Great. So yes, this CAT will be due on the Wednesday, the 12th of June. So that's next Wednesday. As I have already mentioned, there is not a lot of work that actually needs to be done here. As I am away Thursday and Friday, which I have said here for those that haven't looked, thank you to this one person that has thumbs up reacted both of these posts. So I appreciate that one person. Everyone else get a little bit better. Thursday and Friday, you're going to be working on it, and it should be done by Friday.
I can't help you with that.
Be quiet, Siri. Thursday and Friday, you're going to work on it. And then when I get back, which will be... God, when do I get back? Next week, obviously. We're just going to run pracs. So I hope you guys are all excited for that. We're just going to run pracs. If you are not completed, you won't be able to participate in the prac. You will be finishing off your CATs until, I guess, it is completed. I was going to scroll over here. If we go to this, is what I have put in my pigeonhole. All right, here we go. So this is what I've put in my pigeonhole. The CRT should have access to it. It is these questions broken down a little bit easier for you to process if you need it. These lines here that I have provided is the bare minimum you need to write in order to pass. So if you don't even fill these lines, I'm not going to pass you, I guess, is what I'm saying. So there obviously are different sections within this. You can pass one section with flying colours and not pass the next. As I have said, everyone in this class is more than capable. I don't want to see someone writing one word per line either. That's not filling it. You guys are in year 9 now. You know, I guess, what the school's expectation is. In the printout, obviously chuck your name on it because I can't mark it when I get back if I don't know whose it is. On the opposite side will be the rubric, so have a look at that. Those that haven't submitted their shoe design, ensure that you have read the rubric before you submit it to the CRT on Friday. Okay, so once again, Thursday and Friday, you're going to have double theory this week. I hate to break it to you, but when I get back, we were purely going to run pracs. That is what is going to happen because really it's easier for the school. They want me to run theory instead of prac when I'm not here. So, I guess if you finish this early, work on your shoes, I guess. If you've already submitted your shoes, I have taken it with me. I was going to say on my holiday. It's not really a holiday. I've taken it with me to mark, so you won't have access to it. So yeah, I'm going to post this link in the lesson plan of this. This is a YouTube video. You don't need to hear about this. I guess work really well today and tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Make sure we get this done because as I've said, everyone here in this class is really capable. I don't want you to get to the point where you are getting an N in high performance sport. Elective PE, we've all chosen to be here. So let's, I guess, smash this out, do the right thing. Fill in all these. If you want, you can create a poster. I'm not upset about that. But regardless, it has to be... Oh, sorry. I'll create a Compass link for you to submit if you're creating a poster. But everything else I've done written because then you can just hand it to me on paper and it's done. So there's no real issue there. Otherwise, I guess enjoy, work well, and I'll see you guys next week.